I am Rijo. Today I just plan to cover the topic Azure Firewall Hub and Spoke design. Okay, it's the part of my series part 3. Okay, so if you not watched my previous video, let's watch my previous video because all my video is the continuity of my Azure Firewall series. Okay, so just we will go for our learning objective. So what we are plan to discussing today, basic concept of Azure Firewall Hub and Spoke and Azure Firewall Hub and Spoke network topology, and a demo how to we can do the hub and spoke design in the Azure portal. So we will go for the our learning objective. So first I will describe the diagrammatic representation, so you can easily identify what is hub and what is spoke. Okay, so first we will go for designing one. I just take my pen. Okay, so here you can see you have the firewall. Okay, the firewall will be deployed in the Azure Firewall VNet. Okay, so their subnet, also the subnet is Azure Firewall subnet. We create another VNet, virtual network is like a production, and we host one production VM and the subnet prod. Okay, the subnet of the production VM. So next one you can see another virtual network, it's like a development virtual network, and they will use for the development VM, and subnet is the development. So here you can see you have the 1, 2 and 3 virtual network, right? So we will go for, okay, so here you can see hub virtual network. So what is the hub virtual network? So we consider our firewall virtual network. Our firewall virtual network is hub virtual network. So what is hub virtual network means? Virtual network that act as a central connectivity point. So we decide as our Azure Firewall virtual network is a central connectivity point. Okay, so next we will go for spoke virtual network. So we consider this two for development VNet and production VNet, we consider as a spoke 1 and spoke 2. So what is spoke means? One or more virtual network pair to connect with the central connectivity. So here what is our central connectivity means? Our Azure Firewall VNet is our central connectivity. So this spoke connectivity and this two spoke connectivity. So this spoke to spoke connectivity peer the network to the spoke VNet to hub VNet. So we need to peer the production VNet to the our hub VNet, and also we need to peer to the development VNet to the our hub VNet. So now you can see here we already peer the one network, our spoke 1 to our spoke 1 VNet to peer the our hub VNet. So now you understand what is spoke VNet and what is the hub VNet. Same we need to peer the our second VNet also, second development VNet, and we peer also in the Azure. So we both VNet, production VNet and development VNet peer to the our hub virtual network. So now virtual network is your central connectivity, and spoke who's the virtual network or who's the connectivity you need to peer with this central connectivity is called as spoke VNet. So now you understand hub VNet and spoke VNet. So next, after you create this in the firewall concept, we need to route to the both spoke VNet, we need to connect with our virtual hub network. So this concept we just go to the Azure portal, then I will describe more elaborate, so you can easily understand what is hub and spoke virtual network connectivity. Hi friends, now we reach our Azure portal. So what is the step we plan to do? We plan to design our hub and spoke in the Azure portal. For first step, I need to create the resource group. Just click the resource group, then just click create. Then after that, enter the resource group name. I just RJ hub spoke demo. Okay. Then after that, selected region, I just go for UAE Middle East, then review and create, because I don't want to tag, just click create. So in the real purpose you can create your tag or anything. Okay, so now the resource group is completed. So next step, we need to create the virtual network for our firewall. So first I will create for the firewall virtual network. So where I will go, just Microsoft, then enter virtual network. Here virtual network coming, click here, then just go for create virtual network. So here I just choose the previously create RJ hub and spoke, then virtual network name. This virtual network for which purpose? Firewall. So VNet FW firewall. So just VNet. Okay. Then after that next. So security purpose I just skip this step. IP address. So I just select the address space 10.1.0 and default ID array. Then I will add the subnet. So here subnet purpose for Azure Firewall. Then name Azure Firewall subnet. Then IP address is same range. And starting IP address I need to start 10.1.1.0. Size is 26 default, because each Azure Firewall subnet the default they will select the 26 the size. Then I just click create. So address space finished and subnet finished. Next tag and review and create. Then checking the validation finished, then click create. So now we create our firewall VNet. So our deployment is succeeded. So just click Microsoft Azure. We just go for checking virtual network. Yeah, our VNet firewall is completed. So what is my next step? I need to deploy our firewall. Just click firewall. Then after that create the firewall. Here we need to select the same resource group previously created, RJ Hub and Spoke demo. Then here we need to enter the firewall name, firewall demo. Then after that north region is okay. Availability soon. Currently I don't want the availability soon. So I just go for the firewall SKU, basic standard premium, same premium. Then here you need to select the firewall policy. I don't have, then I create the policy FW policy 01. Then after that I select the region, same region, then premium, it's okay. Then click OK. Then here choose the virtual network use access previously created. So VNet firewall. So then public IP, currently I don't have, then I will add the public IP address firewall pip, then SKU and assign, then click OK. Then after that next tag, then next review and create. So validation is passed, then click create. So now the firewall deployment is started. So we just for the firewall will be complete. You can see here your deployment is completed. So just we will Microsoft Azure, then you can go for firewall. So firewall deployment is completed. So our task 1 completed. So task 2 we need to create another virtual network for our production. So just go for the virtual network, then create. Then we need to enter this virtual network, same the resource group. Then here VNet, this VNet for what? Productions. Okay, prod. Okay. Then after that we need to click next, then security, same IP address. So we need to select the address space 10 and we need to add the subnet. Here we need to VM. So which one? We need to VM development or products. Just wait, I need to confirm one thing. Basic, this VNet production. Okay, so we just go for production. Just click VSN VM production. Okay, then after that the same we need to starting address 10.2.1.0, then size 24, then click on. So we create the production VM subnet. Okay, then click in next, then review and create. So just checking the validation. So this VNet for production VNet. Okay, then click create. So after this production VNet completed, so we need to deploy one web server, like we need to deploy one VM in the prod VNet. Okay, so this prod VNet we need to calculate at our spoke 1. Okay, so just we need to waiting for the deployment is in progress. So now the deployment is succeed. Just to close it. So we need to go for virtual network. Yeah, VNet prod is there. So what we need to next step, we need to create the virtual machine. Just to click virtual machine. Just to click the virtual machine. Then click create Azure virtual machine. Then after that you need to select the same resource group. Okay. Then VM. This one prod 01. Okay. My VNA. So region same, availability zone currently I don't want, demo purpose standard, image Windows Server 2090 or 20 data center is okay. Then running size is aiming, then username I will choose, password also. Then after that I will allow the public inbound port RDP3389. Next to go for disk, I need only standard SSD. Then next networking, here we need to choose our previously create virtual network, VNet firewall, no VNet production. Then subnet also they automatically choose. Then public IP VM product 01, it's okay. Then next to management, we don't want to change anything. Then next advanced, then review and create. So now what I do, I just create the production VNet and I deploy one virtual machine in the production VNet. So just click create. So we just waiting for the deployment complete. Okay. So now you can see here deployment is succeeded. So we just close this one, just to go for virtual machine again. So yeah, virtual machine again. Then here you can see VM prod 1 is creating, status is still creating. Once the running, we need to just connect to the remote desktop. Okay. We need to create the another virtual network. The virtual network is development, because we already create VNet production and VNet firewall. So we need to create another virtual network. The virtual network name, resource group we already selected, RJ Hub and Spoke. Then we need to go for VNet dev. Okay. Then 01. It's okay. Then next, click next. Then IP address is okay. Then we need to go for the address space 3, just to remove the default. Then add the subnet SN VM. Okay. Then here starting address 10.3.1.0, it's okay. Then click add. Then next, then review and create. Just click create. So we deploy our virtual network for the development. After that we need to add the virtual machine in the VNet development. Okay. So just waiting for the completion. The deployment is in progress. See here now the deployment is succeeded. Just close it. Then go to the resources. So this one VNet development 0. So what is my next step? We need to deploy one virtual machine in the VNet development. So just to go for the virtual machine. Then again Azure virtual machine. Then here we need to choose our resource group. Same resource group. VNet name. Virtual machine name VM development 01. Then here availability is no need, trusted standard. Then after that here the same size. Then enter the username. Enter the password. Okay. Then after that public inbound rule is allowed. So next disk we need to go for standard. Then next networking. Here we need to choose our virtual network. So whatever the virtual network previously created, VNet development, just click VNet development, and subnet also we choose, and public IP address, it's okay. So they automatically create the public IP address. So then next management, next monitoring, advanced, review and create. So now what the step I done, I just created two virtual machine also, one for the production, one for in the development, and this all will be separate virtual network. So deployment is succeeded. So just click Microsoft Azure, then virtual network, virtual machine. So now the two virtual machine is created. So what we will go, we just go for our resource group, RJ Hub and Spoken demo. So here you can see you have the resource visualizer. So just click the resource virtualizer. Now we just showing you the diagrammatic whatever we created. So here we can see just VNet development virtual network, VNet prod virtual network, and another virtual network, VNet virtual network, firewall virtual network. So next step, what we need to plan to do, we need to go for our virtual network, then we need to peer all the virtual network. So we consider our Azure Firewall virtual network is hub, and the remaining product virtual network and VNet for the development we consider as a spoke one. So we need to connect the spoke to our hub, to spoke virtual network to our hub network. Okay, so how to we can do, we just do the peering. Okay, so before peering, just click this one. So what we will do, we just go for the virtual machine. So first we need to open the VM development, we need to connect remotely, connect. So just download the RDP, double click, then connect, then enter the password. So this one our development VM. Okay, just we needed to ping with our development VM to our Azure Firewall. We need to check the network flow. Okay, so before we need to go, we need to know the virtual net firewall IP address. So just click FM demo firewall, then here you can see this is your private IP address. So just copy this one. So here we need to type the command, then click OK. Then here we need to ping our -10.1 -t. See, now we don't have the ping, so we just go for peer our virtual network to VNet development to our Azure Firewall. So how to we can peer the virtual network? Just click the virtual network. So just go for the VNet development. Then after that you just click the peer. So add the peer. So peering link name VNet development to VNet firewall. So allow, then here peering link name VNet firewall. So here we need to choose your virtual network, which one we need to peer, just VNet firewall. Then allow. Then just go for add. So now the network is peering. Okay, so now VNet development to VNet firewall is peering. Then after, see, now you need to go here, check the your ping, right? Now this development VM now ping with the our firewall VM. Okay, so now the development virtual network or development with now pinging with your firewall virtual network. Okay, so network traffic is passing. So same we will do for our production virtual network peer with our firewall virtual network. Okay, so what we will do, we just go for now virtual machine, then we just click the VM prod, same like we need to download, connect, download the RDP file, then just double click, then connect, enter the password, CMD, just click OK. Then we need to ping with our firewall, -10.1.1.4 minus So now you can see we don't have the pinging connection. Okay, so just we need to go for now our virtual network. Then we need to open the VNet product. Then we need to pair with our firewall VNet. Then just to go for the pair, then add pair. Then we need to enter the name VNet development of VNet product prod to VNet FW. Okay, hello. Then pair in link VNet firewall. Then after that we need to select the virtual network firewall. Okay, VNet FW. Okay, then click allow, then click add. So now our second VNet also be paired. So we just go for again, we need to check we can ping or no. Yes, yeah, now you can see here our development VM, production VM now pair with the our virtual firewall. Okay, we need next step, you can go here just to check your Edge browser. Just to check your Edge browser, click Edge browser. So here we need to type Microsoft. So here you can see you can browse and everything will be do, because still the traffic completely not passing through your firewall. Okay, so what is my next step? I need to pass all my traffic. So VNet production or VNet production or VNet development, both the traffic will, all the traffic will be passed through our virtual network firewall. Okay, so how to we can do this one? So just to close it this one, then we needed to coming for our virtual network here. So here we need to see we have what VNet firewall and VNet demo. So we just go for our virtual machine again. Then first we need to go for VNet demo. So here we can we need to check your default routing. Just click. So here you can see go for effective routing. See here we check, see default virtual network and active this default VNet peer also working. So but still you can see your all the traffic internet everything will be going to the directly to the internet connectivity. So we needed to both, if you go for another virtual machine also production also, you can go networking, just click, then effective routing. So here you can see the effective routing same see the all the default VNet peering and default 00 is coming the internet. So what we will know, both the traffic we need to, both the virtual network traffic we need to pass to our Azure firewall. So how to we can do this one? The next step we need to create the route. So just click the route table. So after that just click the route table, we need to create the route table. Okay, then the same resource group previously created, region UA North, then enter the name route firewall. Okay, then propagate gateway, yes, then next click, then next click and review and create. So now what we will do, we just create our routing table. So after that we need to make the route, then we need to pass all our traffic to only for Azure firewall. Okay, then just go for your route, we will check. So still not coming, just refresh again. Sometimes it's take little bit time. Yeah, now the route firewall coming. So just click the your firewall route, then what we will route. So just click add route. So what is your routing name? Traffic pass only firewall, because easily understand that, so I will put this one. Then select the destination IP address. So any network 0.0.0/0, then next hop address virtual appliance, so your firewall virtual. Then what we need to enter the firewall private IP address 10.1.1.4. This is our next hop address. This is the firewall private IP address. Okay, then click add. So now we need to create our route. Okay, then what we need to do, we need to add the subnet to associate with this route. Just click the subnet, then associate. So virtual network, first virtual network VNet development, then after that SNVM development subnet. Just click OK. So next one, we need to go for our production VNet prod, then VNet SN VNet, then click OK. See, now the both now you can see here both subnet we need to add associate with the route. Okay, so just go for, now you need to check your effective route. Just click effective route. You can go for select first VM development. So now you can see here default inval 0.inter before it's active. So after your user create the route, it's all the traffic will be pass only the firewall. You can see here user active 0 virtual appliance 10. So same you can go for our production. So same you can see here default now invalid and user active, because virtual appliance now the traffic will pass over the next operator. So just click your remote desktop connection. You lost both remote desktop connection. You can see here the connection has lost because now the traffic completely go for the your firewall virtual network, and also default the firewall will not allow the both inbound and outbound connection. So just to close this one, and you can go so another one also, your development also, production also. So same the two remote desktop now connection closed because all the traffic now passing to the your firewall. Okay, just to close it. So we need to implement one small rule, then we need to remotely connect with our firewall. How to we can do this one? Just to go for firewall, just click the firewall demo, then we need to go for our default firewall policy. Then here you can implement DNAT rule. So now what I do, now you can see you cannot connect remotely to your both firewall like a production VM or your like a development VM. So what happened, I just enter one small firewall DNAT rule, then we get the remote connectivity. So how to we can do, just to go for add root collection, then here allow RDP, I will put development. Okay, so DNAT, then priority I will put 100, then here I will put the name of the allow RDP development. So what is the source IP address? I just connect through the public internet, I don't know the IP address, so just I will go for the star. Okay, if you know the IP address, just enter the IP address. And what is the destination port? 3389, receive the traffic. So you need to enter the destination of your firewall public IP address. So the connection will be firstly hit where your public IP address. Okay, your firewall. So we need to enter the public IP address of the firewall. So just we need the public IP address. I again open my portal. So we need to check what is our public IP address. So just to go for your firewall. So just go for public IP address. You can see here, this is your public IP address. Just to copy, then paste here. So just we need to go for translate what you want to translate. IP address of I need to IP address. So translate IP, where you want to go. We want to go for where? I need to go for development IP address. So we need to enter the development. I need to go the development virtual machine. So I need to enter the development private IP address. So 10.2.1.4 and port 33. in this is the remote desktop port. You need to confirm for what is IP address, private IP address of the development port. So before I will go for allow development. Okay, so just I will go for Azure Firewall virtual machine. So development, we need to check what is the private IP address. So here development private 10.3.1.4, right? Development 10.3. So just go for here 10.3.1.4. So 10.3.1.4. okay. So after that here it's okay. See hello RDP IP address star. Here you need to select your protocol, what protocol you want. We want to TCP. So now the DNAT rule is completed. Just click add. So what I will do, I just remotely connect with my VM to the remote desktop. I implement one DNAT rule. Okay, so just waiting for the DNAT rule is completed. See now here our rule is completed. So we need to check we can access development VM through the public IP address. So just go for remote desktop connection. Then enter your firewall public IP address. Show username of your VM, username admin p, then try to connect. So just enter the password of your VM development, then click yes. Yeah. See now remotely you can connect your development VM through the Azure Firewall public IP address. So here just close it. You need to go for browse your Edge browser. We will check we can browse or no. See you cannot browse. Just I will type Google. See you cannot browse. The internet not reach the traffic will not go for the out. So if you need to go for out, we need to implement the rule for give the internet connectivity for our VM development version. How to we can do this one? Just to go for your firewall policy. So now we implement DNAT rule, right? So you need to internet connectivity for the your development VM, sys development VM, no connectivity now. What we just go for application rule, or you need to enter the network rule. Just add it one rule. So here just I enter allow, just to enter browse. Okay, then rule network rule, priority value I will put 200. Then allow, the traffic will be permitted. Allow rule collection, network rule, same allow, go for browse, then IP address. Okay, source, what is the source? Source means your development VM. What is the private IP address? Just copy, so just paste here. Then protocol TCP, then destination port, STTP and STTP. So we need to enter the port STTP and STTPS. So destination IP address, you don't know what the destination, I will put the star. So now what happened, I just add this rule. After adding this rule, we need to check if I can browse in the development VM to the network. Just we will waiting for the our deployment will be success. So now our network rule deployment success. So we just go for our again, we just refresh. Yeah, see now we allow our browsing for our, and you just go for any website. You can see Apple, you can see here you can browse. If you go for Microsoft, see you can browse all the website through the, because we implement the network rule in the development VM. So now you understand how to we can connect the development VM and how to we can implement the rule, how to we can remotely connect. So you can see here we have already another virtual machine also, the virtual machine production. So how to we can connect the through the production virtual machine through the public firewall IP. Just to go for your firewall rule again, just to click the DNAT rules. So just add the DNAT rule. Then you need to enter the another rule name, allow RDP prod. Okay, then here we need to enter the name 300. So priority value 300, lower priority have higher value, so then we need to enter 300. Then we need to enter the DNAT rules here. Then here allow RDP prod. Okay, then IP address. Then here source, you don't know what is a source, so I just go for star. Then protocol, because I connect from the internet, that's why I will put star. If you know, just put the IP address. Okay, protocol TCP. Then destination port 3390, because we already used the 3389, right? So I put 3390. The destination firewall, you need the firewall IP address. So what is the firewall IP address? Just to go for here, then click public IP of the firewall, just to copy, then paste. So here space, that's why. Okay, I will type 40.120 96 next 156. Okay, see, because if your space is not working, that's it. So translate IP address. Okay, so what is the translate? Your private IP address of your virtual machine production. Just click version. What is the private IP address? 10.2.1.4. just to copy, we will try copy paste. Yeah, this is working. So just what is the translation port? 3389, because this is the translation port for the network will be hitting the traffic for our VM production. Okay, then click add. So now the DNAT rule we implementing for the remote desktop connection for our production VM. Okay, so just waiting for our DNAT rule will be completed. So after that we need to check we can publicly access through our production VM. Okay, the rule is completed. So just close this one. So what we will do, we need to check for we can connect through our production VM. So just to copy this one, so just copy, then go for remote desktop connection, then click, just paste your VM, then whatever the port we open 3390, this 3390 for our production VM need to connect. Just click, username is same, admin P, just click connect. So just enter the password of production, then click OK. See now this is your production VM. You can see before we open, that's why it's coming. So just click refresh. See now you cannot access the production VM to you cannot browse for the network, because already the traffic will be passing close. So now you can see now you remotely connected to your production VM. So here you can see this is there are two VM, this for your development VM and this for your production VM. So both VM we connected through our firewall. So if anything browsing, the development production VM will not work, because we not allow for the browsing. If you need to browse, you need to implement the application rule, network rule, whatever you need. Okay, so now you understand how to we can do the Azure hub and spoke deployment, and how to we can deploy the firewall for the hub and spoke, and how to we can peer the network in the hub and spoke, and how to route all the traffic passing to the our firewall So now you understand how to the design concept. Okay, so if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and support me. Thank you so much.